every once in a while. I don't know. Even though it's good, it's just in my head, really. Well, 2 back surgeries later. But, whew. Man. Thank goodness I got me some decent sleep. I mean, I can go for more. Y'all know. If anything, everybody needs more sleep. At least 10, 11 hours a day. That's the truth. But you see the topic is liberal. So I'm waiting till a few people come in because that'll spark a little, and then I'll say what needs to be said. You dig what I'm saying? Oh yeah. You know what? And you know, they're not gonna say nothing. They're too scared. They're too scared to say anything. Let me close this back window. It's like 53 degrees right here. It was 40 something when I went to Flagstaff. But I was gonna go ahead and say it, you know, like I was watching this video, and it's not the first one. It's one out of maybe 30 I've seen. Liberal pale-skinned women have to be some of the narcissistic, dumbest women on the planet. First of all, they don't even know that liberals were the whole antagonist to our problem. And I'm against something about Tartaria. Things utilized, whether it be the energy source before they completely destroyed it, because they had to do something quickly, and now lament until the World War II, World War I and II, because the numbers weren't what they claim they are right now, and they actually have the nerve to believe we're African Americans. Well, I know I'm not. I mean, that's the least of my problems, but most of our people in the ignorant Negroes, especially in like liberal cities like New York, Chicago, like the dumbest niggas on the planet, and they think they're our mouthpieces, like Busta Rhymes and Math Hoffa and DJ Academics and all these other individuals. Even Charleston White fucks it up because he comes from African American. So that tells me he was born around 87. So, you know, I mean, 77, 8, whatever the fuck. He's 40-something years old. And, you know, a lot of us were born in the 60s. We actually knew some truth compared to those who slowly adapted to that bullshit movie Roots that my uncle played in. You know, that's a paycheck for him. He used to play with the Kansas City Chiefs and shit. John Amos, right? And I have family members who are dumb as fuck, and they know that they weren't back then before they came up from down south. They knew they weren't liberals. They believed in a lie. How did that happen? Well, J.D. Rockefeller had a big scheme. But these fucking liberals, these pasty ones, they're the most arrogantly ignorant son of bitches on this planet. And some of them aren't even second or third generation. But they will talk to you as if they've been here forever, and they haven't. The straight up liars. Now that alludes to, damn these damn roads, bro. Anyway, I only got one spare. But anyway, right? In 1897 and 1905, they were using our old incubators that were electric, that can grow take a newborn baby and make them grow anywhere from 12 months in an hour to 3 years in 3 hours. Literally, this is some real stuff. All of them were destroyed somewhere around the 1920s or something like that, or maybe somewhere around there. Literally, and they were all over the place, and they were bringing these babies here, and some of them mixed, and they were putting them in these damn incubators, and they were bringing them, I'm talking about 12 months in fucking one hour, people. And I was telling people, if you don't believe me, I want y'all to go and look in horticulture, and what, you know, when I weld, what that plasma, but the field which it comes from, what it can do to vegetables, trees, all kind of shit. It makes the stuff grow like 10 times larger, 10 times faster. It's the same things that were utilized on the bottom and around the sides, pumping into the ozone, the air inside the incubator. And they had these big incubators with these 2 little tiny ass babies, and come back in an hour and they were big as fuck. Now these babies happen to live to be 90 and 100 years old, the ones that didn't die on the battlefield. I was reading a book about World War II soldiers, and they were interviewing some of them, and some of them were saying they don't know their mother or their father. You got to look into this, people. I am telling you, I saw a picture about 8 months ago, and I saw it again 8 months ago. A year ago, I had put the picture on Facebook, and it had the earlobes of Biden. And there's 5 or 6 different earlobes. You can't make it up all on the right side. You can compare them with the East, you can do a layover. All different. Now, people don't want to believe in cloning. They've been cloning for a long time. It's hidden from the populace. Let me tell you something, man. Do you know what a clone is? It is an empty vessel. It can walk, talk, think, and everything. The thing is, it doesn't have what we have, and that's the source. Somebody was asking me, yo, Red, why all people having all these heart attacks? It's mitigated in the air. You can overcome and beat it, but it's in the air. These individuals become so sickly in their desire to create a new world order and to have slaves. The Planet of the Apes gives you the whole scenario all the way up to if you watch all of them, you'll see how it's laid out from the 50s and 60s. It's laid out perfectly. Then you have Contagion and all these other movies. And nobody wants to believe that because it doesn't fit the narrative to which they've been taught. Let me put this on cruise because we're at 75 and I'm at 73. Liberals are the dumbest sons of bitches. I talk to a lot of people who are Republican and Libertarian. And even they're aware of some of this shit now. And they are reading many books because of what I've shown them, books I've shown and what I've discussed. And some of them say their uncles who are 33rd degree Masons. And she made a comment, but we need to do a world order, so we can have a new world order. So that way we can get rid of, bitch, you can't make it up. You feel me? And I'm sitting there saying to myself, I know people ain't gonna be able to hold on and shit. They're gonna come in and run out. As if anybody else is gonna talk about this. But anyway, and people have a hard time accepting this. I grew up in a place where all liberals, right? And some of the most racist, dumbest sons of bitches. Now, I grew up with some people who weren't. I saw people who weren't when they joined the police force. Al Dorkin, he's dead. A number of other individuals who hung with us like crazy grew up and they became racist as fuck. And we ain't doing shit to them. Watching the media, watching fake movies. Whenever I see a Negro, like there's a lot of Negroes coming out of the Caribbean, out of Jamaica, talking about their slaves, and these motherfuckers in a role where they can speak as a leader, these motherfuckers are just derelicts. African slaves that came here, bitch. A lot of people in the Caribbean are from North of fucking America. A lot of people up here are from down there. There's no difference because we're all one fucking people with your out of Africa dumb shit. That's like every time I hear one of these rappers come with their goofy shit and I'm sitting there wearing black and white checkerboards, they're probably fucking not even they're not even 12 degrees or whatever the fuck. And they've been perverted. You know what I'm saying? Blackwelled or whatever the fuck. Or they got to see another part of the lifestyle which is very minuscule in the perversion. And you sit here and you say to yourself, how did these motherfuckers get that way? Well, I look at all my family members who vote liberal, who probably voted for this goofy motherfucker, this fraud, that listen to the media and they believe in the lies. People can sit there and watch news all day and you can acclimate to it where you actually believe everything they're fucking saying. Everything they're saying, you literally believe it. And then you watch movies and stuff and it's like an entertainment piece and you become stuck in it. I do not get that. No, what was that, Cholo? You said what? Check out World Trade Centers. They was on display. No shit. Incubator facilities. Google that shit. I'm telling you, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But I've been saying this for a long time. I just don't make it a part of the conversation, until people started realizing, oh shit, there's pictures. Yeah, there's a bunch of fucking pictures. They were in the libraries. Nobody paid attention because nobody was teaching them in school. You dig what I'm saying? And it amazes me. It really amazes me how lethargic motherfuckers can be in one department and shit. I'm like, and then when we come along and we tell motherfuckers the truth, regardless of how long, niggas still hold on to the lie as if it's supposed to be something, as if the lie's really making them. And the sad thing is, the lie actually does make them. You remember that saying? I said it before. make the money. Don't let the money make you. I make the fiat. Why you want to? Don't worry about the fiat. Motherfucking better yourself. Went up over the fiat. And most people didn't even get that. I was like, man, fuck that, man. Fuck the fiat. The fiat, oh, well, you wouldn't have that to drive in. And that's to see a small, stupid mind thinks like that. The reality is, when I shared the two brothers who manufactured the cars and Ford, working with Rockefeller and all that, we invented the turbine, the reciprocal, the fucking gasoline engines, the steam engines. How the fuck did this motherfucker take over that? Murder. Brand new children who grew up fast as fuck, eating the healthiest food. You gotta remember, we had the healthiest fucking food. We wasn't getting no okras and strawberries and blueberries and all that, and fish and all that shit from Mexico or motherfucking China. I remember in the 80s, them motherfuckers were having a hard time. They was pretty much living off of rice and bok choy and lemongrass and shit. I'm just saying. And the waters was all polluted because they were building up their industry for weapons and shit. And nobody wants to pay significant interest to any of that. I am about had it with all these motherfucking double agents, these sellout niggas. And liberals, y'all are the dumbest sons of bitches walking the earth besides the little agenda-filled agents. You dumb niggas following this shit, y'all are some dumb son of a bitch. Even with the documents and everything, they're showing that we were the Republic. We were the Republican, the Republic of Tartaria. No facts. These some bitches can't accept it because they don't even know what the fuck they're looking at when they're walking around in the city or in the suburbs or in the mountains. When they go hiking, oh, look at those big boulders. Bitch, that was a giant fucking castle. Civil War destroyed, that was the purpose of the Civil fucking War, fictional Civil War, was to destroy all this shit. Why do you think you had France here? You had motherfuckers from Denmark. You had motherfuckers from Italy fighting in the Civil War. You had Irish, you had Scottish motherfuckers in the fucking Civil War. And motherfuckers be like, wait, Danes. What are you talking about? I'm like, oh, Germans. You know what they were called? The Germans that fought in the Civil War. Do you know what their names were? What the regiment was called? You motherfuckers don't have it was a war against us. And we were slaughtering the motherfuckers. They had to make a bunch of fucking babies. They were even killing the black Chinese who were here. Hanging them left and fucking right. Why do you think there are so many of them that married our family? Because we're one and the fucking same, not these new bred motherfuckers. They're different. But no, nobody wants to hear the truth. A lot of them don't even know the fucking truth. Not all of them are bad, but the majority of them are fucking programmed just like our dumb niggerish side of the train tracks. It makes no sense, the Underground Railroad. People thought that it was a joke because all they think is little shanties and niggas sleeping through the 5 degree in Minnesota in Michigan or something like that, making it through the winter without a motherfucking hot stove. Like, make that make sense. This shit is so stupid. Like slave boats. And if the slave ships were real, they would have thousands of pictures, to which they have not one. Drawings. Nigga, come on. And then our people is known, all of a sudden they're slaves at the 1865. Like, come on. And it's the POWs, the punch bowl, the destruction of our cities, building up dams, destroying all the things that created energy that was used from the body to everything. When I tell people that my people in my family knew motherfuckers over 200 years old, people say, bullshit. I say, hey, just run with the fucking new narrative. It is so tiresome. And then motherfuckers keep running to these motherfuckers, police officers, Bro Sanchez, and all these other motherfuckers, talking like they know every goddamn thing. Anybody can talk sweet and fast and silk with a silver tongue and make shit sound like it's motherfucking real. The issue is it? This is where we get into the trap, all right? The mathematics is fucked up, and nobody wants to hear that. I just wanted to drop that, man. Liberals are fucked. And some of us were liberals, and we know we were some dumb sons of bitches because we followed the fucking norm. The norm, and that's the sad part. We followed the norm, and the norm was not normal at all. And here they are on their big high horses. They come over on Facebook and look at the shit that's shared from Instagram over there, and I get 200, 300, 400 views. And it'd be 5 likes. And I'm like, look at these motherfuckers. They're attempting to convince themselves instead of going out and doing the research. I always say what needs to be said on Instagram, and it goes over there. It's dual share because I didn't set it up that way. That's just the fucking way it shares. Sometimes it don't. And then I get a notification, Facebook, and I hit on it. Who the fuck? And then I go through the messenger, like to see if anybody looked at some of that shit, because my shit looks like Facebook like. It's weird. But it's the the multiverse they proclaim. When the multiverse is within you. They need it outside of you so you'll never look within you. You know what I'm saying? So you can see the beings. You can see there are things that there are creatures or beings who want to contact you. Maybe your significant other, your true self, wants to have a conversation with you. And that's why psychedelics are important. And they don't want you to have those because it opens with the DMT. It opens the mind to see things. And usually what I heard was
in
people...
2 miles, take exit 66 for Blake Ranch Road.
And usually what happens is an agent or somebody will talk to you about the situation. Almost like a debriefing or an interrogation. I am telling you people, man, you can release the DMT in your mind. You can open yourself up and you can control the shit they're doing. The energy's still here. We had buildings that expanded it. You must dig deep into yourself because these motherfuckers ain't gonna stop. These dumb son bitches ain't gonna change. Let me tell you something. When you're empty and you only know one way, you feel me? Y'all share this, man. Share this. I hate talking bad like that, but it's you know it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? DJ Academics punk ass want to cancel the fucking show. China Mac, they ain't do shit. Now, did he call the feds on Charleston? Probably. China Mac need to sit his fucking ass down, and them goofy niggas that follow him need to shut the fuck up. That's what them dumb niggas. I got Chinese cousins. Chinese, I got a problem with the motherfuckers who believe they can speak for us. No, we got to speak for ourselves. We have to police ourselves. We got to protect ourselves. You see them dumb niggas who killed that young brother? Them dumb niggas, and there's a bunch of them still on the fucking force. Stupid ass niggas like that. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all got to pay attention, man. Got to change the narrative. We are the only motherfuckers that can change the narrative. Nobody else can.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto South Blake Ranch Road.